The episode starts with letting you know someone is going to unalive themselves, and I'm sure most people's minds went to one or two people. Lance is talking to his bodyguard on his land about his childhood. No one cares about woe is me's story. The FBI protection is everywhere protecting him. His bodyguard gets something put in her food and has an allergic reaction. She goes to the hospital with 2 suits. She goes into the hospital room by herself, and Luz comes in dressed as the doctor and lets her know her time is up. They fight and Luz stabs her and slits her throat. The bodyguard knew her time was coming, and she said earlier that it was her job to stand in harm's way. Luz had 2 people in the hospital help her. I don't know if she did something to the actual doctor or not. Kayla tells Alex that the man that Lance's killed brother is awake, and he says he gave Donnie the wrong recording. Kayla plays the recording to Alex, and it is Luz's aunt making a deal with Lance for $50,000 to set up her sister. Lance's driver pulls over and says this is where Luz told him to drop Lance off. Luz opens the door and tases Lance. She takes him to the location he was telling his story in the beginning of the episode. Luz dug a hole. Lance's bodyguard was already in it. Alex quickly figures out where Luz took Lance. Sugar and Alex go to the location and stop Luz. She turns on the dump truck. Alex and John try to save Lance and she gets away. Lance continues on with his event, and the premiere of his Save the World seed. Luz is about to run. She drops the evidence on the drive against Lance in the mailbox to mail to Alex. She gets on the bus. Alex and the other teams are questioning Luz's aunt about her whereabouts. Luz keeps calling the aunt's phone. Alex picks up and plays Luz the recording of her aunt. Luz gets off the bus. Alex and the team let Luz's aunt go so they can then capture Luz. Luz confronts her aunt on a bridge. Alex and the team show up and the aunt does a suicide by cop and Luz jumps off the bridge into the water. Before jumping, Luz tells Alex to make sure he gets Lance. Kayla gets her promotion. Roy and his boss tell Alex that they are not going to take down Lance because of what he is bringing to the economy, and maybe they can later on down the road, and to hand over the drive. Alex says he does not have the drive on him. Roy goes with Alex to get the drive, but Alex wants to stop at the bathroom. Alex knocks out Roy and makes a run for it. The first stop he goes is Elle's, to get an emergency bag that he told her to hold in case anything ever happens. As he is driving off, the police are following him. He hits the neighborhood watch on his phone, alerting his neighborhood of people. Alex pulls into a location and they close the garage as police fly past. Alex walks into the diner where John and his girlfriend are waiting. We finally see John's girlfriend again. John gets a call from Kayla, who is barefoot in the office, a symbol for being low down and dirty. She tries to keep Alex on the phone. Alex hears police sirens and realizes he can't trust her. Everyone in the diner helps him get away. John stalled the 2 suits that came in the diner long enough for Alex to get away. The suits let Kayla know Alex had gotten away. Glad Kayla is over. Kayla goes to Elle's and tries to get her to be like her and turn against Alex, but Elle stands strong and eats up Kayla in the process, telling she knew she was a fake as bitch. That wasn't what she said, but that was me summing it up. Kayla clearly sent the cops to Elle at first because she knows Alex. Alex is on his way to the judge's son that Luz left with the list of names. Kayla goes to where Alex works and looks at the crime board that Alex created. Kayla realizes where Alex is going, but not after she gets ate up again by Alex's black woman captain. She told Kayla she is crazy if she thinks she'll tell a trifling bitch where Alex is. That's me summing it up again. Kayla and two other suits run after Alex in the building, but Alex manages to make it to the judge's son's office and says this is his chance to make everything right. Alex handed him the drive. Kayla and the suits get in the door and arrest Alex. Kayla asks the judge's son if Alex gave him anything, and he says no. Alex knew he wanted to do the right things because when Luz gave him all the evidence, he felt bad and waited to call so she could get away. Nana Mama meets with John's birth mother. John's birth mother tells Nana Mama, "You always thought that you were better than me." Nana Mama eats her up and tells her that she knew she was always better than her. She also says she is a dumb hoe for choosing a man over her own child. That's me summing it up again. The judge's son exposes the truth during a press conference with Lance Durand right beside him. Show evidence on the screen of kids being buried on Lance's plant location. Saying that we are all guilty of looking away, but Lance is the most egregious of them all. He thanked Alex and the police department for helping him bring Lance down. John stopped Lance from running, saying he beat his ass on national television. He already beat one of the suits up at the dinner, and the other suits didn't want any problems. Elle is with the kids. The little boy at Alex's house gets reunited with his sister. Nana Mama gives John the name of his birth father along with an address and a phone number. I guess TK is going to get away with it. Is John supposed to be mixed? The child version of him looked mixed, but I just was like, maybe that's just bad casting. Nana Mama also apologized and told John she still thinks she made the best decision for him. Whether John agrees or not, he definitely understands. They hug and embrace, showing who gives birth to you doesn't matter. It's the person who raises and loves you. The detective that told Kayla about the gun in earlier episodes tells John that he needs his help and that he asked Kayla weeks ago. Alex doesn't really pay attention, being that he came there for one purpose. Alex resigns from his job, and the end is him driving away. We also see the back of Elle in Mexico as everyone is honoring the children who got killed by Lance. So did she survive, or was that symbolic? I'm still trying to figure out why we needed to see Elle's boyfriend for that one scene. We do not see Bobby Trey in this episode, or what happened with Mastermind. I'm assuming nothing because Kayla got the promotion. Cross is already renewed for season 3, so I'm sure we will see Elle and Alex back together, Bobby Trey doing something crazy, and Kayla being in her villain era next season. Since the gun was mentioned again, maybe Alex will take down Kayla, Roy, and Mastermind next season. John will meet his dad.